Hello, I'm Geoffrey Mimano. I'll be talking to you about Chamapro. Now, in Kenya, we have over 2 million informal self-help or investment groups, locally known as chamas. And these are the primary means by which individuals achieve short-term or medium-term savings. Now, despite their widespread importance, they lack access to tools that provide robust and secure information management for the group activities. And the tools that they use are paper forms where they fill in transaction records, or sometimes committing the information to memory. And this brings about several problems, one of which is fraud within the group, because you have a setting where you have a group that meets every week and they collect savings from individual group members, and then you have a group manager who then takes that money to the bank or sends it to an account through M-Pesa. One of the problems that would arise with that is there's the issue of fraud. Yeah, there's the issue of lack of transparency within the group. Then the group as a whole would lack flexibility for products or savings products intra-group, if maybe they wanted to lend or loan one of the group members money. They don't have the information or appropriate records to determine either the credit risk of the individual. And for this reason, we developed Chamapro. So Chamapro is a platform that allows these informal self-help groups to digitize their information management and record keeping. And it does that through a web platform component, which allows groups that have access to internet to enter transaction details, whether it's a deposit, a withdrawal, or a service charge within the group, and also add additional information of either assets of the group has and expenses that the group incurs within its activities, because you find that groups also have projects that they're undertaking. And then the group members will have a trail of the transactions that have been done, whether it's a savings or withdrawal, because the platform is able to send an electronic receipt via SMS of the transaction. Then as a value add, we developed a mobile application that allows for members that do not have access to a PC to be able to record the same information. Now, for purposes of demo, I'll show you how the mobile application works. So this is how it works. Okay, so just like any Android application, it's launched by going to the application menu, and when you launch it, it takes you to a secure login screen. For the first time you use, you'll need to go to the new sign up so that you can register as a user in the Chamapro platform, and so that this application will be able to recognize you and log you into the system. I will use existing login I'd created. And secure password. And then login. When you log in, it takes you to a members page. And this page, you view the group members or the different group members categorized by group. So in this case, we have one group member under the Coders United self-help group. The application allows you to add new groups if you join a new group, or add new members to existing groups. If I go to the groups menu, I will be able to see that I have two groups, one called Modhurwa Market and another one Coders United, with Coders United having one member. Now, adding new member, you go to the new members menu, and it takes you to a form where you can fill in details about the new member. So the first thing I will do is select the group in which the new member belongs to. So in this case, I selected Modhurwa Market. I will capture their first name. So let's put in Jane as first name. Then we also capture the second name, which is, let's say, Mary. And then we also capture their mobile number, because we need to be able to send them electronic receipts of transactions, that they perform within the group. So I will 70101 1095. And then we also capture the email address because we want to be able to send them, electronic financial statements, through email. So this, I'll just put a random email. And then, this is a female, obviously. And then you can also take a photo that can be attached to the group account. For this demo, I will not take a photo. So when you click on the save, of course, there's the confirmation. And it also captures the GPS location of the individual or the member. This is to allow us to be able to locate the individual, in case we need them, or, the data location information is used for generating reports, geostatistics on the server side. So we have a new member, Jane Mary, who is in Muthurwa Market. Now, when I select that member, I can be able to do several things. I can record a deposit, a withdrawal, or a service charge. So let's say we're meeting in a weekly meeting, and Jane has brought in 100 shillings for savings. Let's put 100 shillings. So done. And just like that, her balance account is updated. Let's say she came and then did a withdrawal of 36 shillings. So just like that, the update is done. Maybe there is a group charge of, let's say, 25 shillings. And just like that, an update is done. And the platform also sends an SMS. So you can just see that an SMS has come in that says withdrawal of 36 for Jane Mary confirmed, balance is 64. And at the end of it, there's an advertisement that's attached to it. So let's go back. So the next screen is the history screen, which allows the group manager to see, a history of all transactions that have been conducted. And it also allows for the group, to determine whether, those are the correct transactions. They can agree on, this information that these are the correct transactions that have been done. The next screen is the cash screen. So for all my groups, I have collected 264 shillings. And when I go to the bank as a group manager, I can be able to record a deposit. So for this instance, I'm depositing 264 shillings. 64 shillings. And this updates, the record. And all member transactions are taken back to 0. So basically, that's a demo of Chamapro. So how BTN hopes to achieve, the business model behind the application is that, we mentioned that the application sends, or the platform sends a receipt, an electronic receipt via SMS. And this SMS has, advertisement attachment to it. So outbound SMSs from the platform have advertisement information from, sponsors of, a product. And that charge of the SMS is, transferred to the advertiser. Then we also have information that is captured on the platform, because even the mobile data is sent to the server. And with that information, we can determine cash flows, we can pull out reports, and develop risk models for certain groups or individuals within groups. And this is useful information, for example, for banks who want to innovate existing products for a particular population, or create new products for the existing population. Maybe we have we can sell that information to banks or even license it. And that's Chamapro in a nutshell.